go, 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 go. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on now, let's go, let's go, let's go. Big night tonight, big night tonight. We've got some new equipment. We love trying out the new equipment. As of course, we've got the riddles like we always do. We've got our hot contrast baths because we got to get warmed up. Last night on the stream, for those of you that were here last night on the stream, you saw what happened. We tested out some new equipment. We went really, really hard on the max grip. So our forearms are feeling super beat up. This contrast bath, when we start going hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, like we love to do on the channel, it's going to loosen things up quite a bit. So I'm pretty excited to get in there, get loose. But make no mistake about it, the treat tonight, what we're hitting tonight, what we're going to accomplish tonight, it is going to be the maxing of the shoulder press. So here we go, here we go. Drop it in here real quick. This one is the hot water. So we're going to start cold tonight, right? Put it cold and we go. Pump, 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 pump. Come on, pump your hands, pump your fists, pump, 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 pump. Pump, 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 pump. Like. Pump, 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 pump. Like. Gotta go, gotta go. Here we go, here we go. It's 9 o'clock somewhere, 9 o'clock St. Paul. Go, go, go. That was the cold water. Our forearms, our hands are freezing. Let's go in this really warm water. And we pump it. Pump, pump, pump. Pump, 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 pump. Come on, like it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We gotta get it. We told the people there'd be a big number tonight. We got to warm up, loosen up. And that's all I'm doing. I'm putting the hands in there, right? I pump it. Pump, 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 pump. Like. We had a huge session last night on the forearms, on the hands. We're a little beat up, but these contrast baths, they help keep us healthy. Come on, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Like. I tell you what, this water's hotter than normal. And the cold is colder than normal. I'm not sure how we accomplish that. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Put your hands, just pump, 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 pump. Come on, like it. Let's go. I love shoulder night. Yeah, we're doing this to loosen up the body. We always do this. But make no mistake about it, we're going to put up some big numbers tonight. The body weight, I weighed in at 193.7 first thing in the morning. I would absolutely love, and I think it's super possible. Come on, pump, 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 pump. Like. I would absolutely love to hit a body weight press overhead. Again, think it's super possible. We'll show the new incline bench we have that we're going to be using on the channel. Now, after I hit the hot water again, I'm going to do a reveal. I'm going to walk up to the camera. I'm going to show you that my upper arms, which are not in this water, are super pasty, like pasty. But I'm going to show you that these hands, these forearms, they have a lot of blood in them. They're super red. Come on, like. Go. And I think you'll notice, you'll get the point of what we're trying to do. If you're like me, visual is the best way to notice things. So let's do it. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's walk over to the camera. And you tell me, gang, what do you think? Are we seeing a difference? Are we seeing some blood flow in here? So, here's the upper arm. Agreed. Super pasty. No doubt about it. Watch what happens. Watch real close. Exactly. Absolutely right. So we're pasty. This is where the water was. You see how I was submerged to about here? But when you bring it in, you notice that? Tell me you can't. I know you guys can notice this. Look at how red it is, man. We go in the water. We go pump, like. We do that. We do 3 sets. 3 sets is a round. The other thing you're going to notice, look at how flat this arm is. Do you see what I mean? I have okay forearms and some vascularity, but what I found on the channel, it isn't until I do 2 sets of this. I do 2 sets of these, then you're going to start seeing a lot of the blood popping. But that's exactly what we want. We want those red hands. That means we're getting nice and warmed up. A lot of blood flow. So, we got the riddle up if you think you know it. Let me drop back in. And get it going. St. Paul, Minnesota. Here we go. Come on. Hot water first. And pump. Like it. Let's go. It's going to be a huge night tonight. After our contrast baths, we're going to warm up. We're going to hit some big numbers. And as always, we show off some of our grippers, and I'll show you how to strengthen your grip. It's something super easy you can do at home. That's the hot water. Let's go. Come on. The cold water is super cold tonight. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if I'm just being a baby, but this is nuts. Pump. Like. Let's go. Drop it right back in the hot. You'll see the big difference. This time when I do the reveal in a second here, you're going to see a pretty massive difference. I feel pretty strongly about that. And my guess is you're going to start to see some veins. You're going to see some vascularity going through the forearms, going through the hands. Pump. Like. There we go. And back in the cold. We love doing this. It does make sure that we don't beat up our forearms and hands too much. It keeps us feeling young. It keeps the arthritis away. It keeps the blood flow. That allows us to train every day like this. I wish, honestly, these are just 5-gallon pails. I wish I could go to the hardware store, and maybe they have them somewhere. I wish I could get the 100-gallon pails so I could submerge my whole self. Go, 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 go. Come on, pump it up, like. We're getting after it tonight. St. Paul, Minnesota. This is how we warm up all the time. Pump, 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 pump. Like. All right, here we go. Reveal again. I think you'll notice. For those people that have been hanging for a second, I think you're going to notice. Watch this. Tell me this isn't a bigger change. Pale arm. It's so pale, it's splotchy. But watch what happens as I pull in the frame. Pulling into frame. Do you see the difference? We'll do it. I mean, you can see that, right? Look at how red the knuckles are. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Nail Buckley. Yeah, hop in the chat. Nail Buckley. Love to have you, sir. Hey, don't read the chat, but Nail Buckley? Nail Buckley? Nail Buckley, we're loving it. How about the math? Can you get the math, Nail Buckley? Pale arm. Minnesota St. Paul. Don't be mad at me. That's what we look like here. You see how red that is? And look what I said. I said after the second time, we're going to get some crazy, well, we kind of are, getting some crazy vein work. The blood, the hot water is starting to pull it out. Because we throw it in the bucket, we go pump, 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 like. The other thing that we like to do right here, when we warm up, we do a little bit of our hand grippers. Those that are on the channel as regulars, you see these and you love it. So we grab it here and we go. Just warming up. Sometimes we mix it up like this. Up, close and close and close and close and hold. Show the camera. You can see it's closed, right? You see the letter G? It's closed. And shut and close and close and shut and boom. Up, 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 up. Shake it out. Shake it out. Now let's put it in the left hand, do the same thing. This is how we warm up before we get to our shoulders. There we go. Bam. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. Show the camera. You can see that, right? When those handles are touching, that counts as a rep. So this, nothing. Boom. Here we go. Up and 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 up. Shake it out a little bit. What we're going to do now, we're going to drop it. We're going to do one more set of hand grippers. Warm it up. We're warming up and recovering, active recovery for the hands. Then we're going to go hot water. This bucket is super cold. That one is not. That one is super hot. We jump back and forth, jump. Because it gets us warmed up. It gets our hands nice and done. I'll do another reveal after the next set. Up. Come on now. Let's get after it tonight. We're going to put up some very big numbers. We might hit the grip pretty hard, but I know one thing. We're going to crush the shoulders. This is just what we do to get everybody warmed up, to make sure we're paying attention. And honestly, this is active recovery. People ask me all the time how I train my grip really hard every day and I don't have problems. I don't have problems because I put in the work, right? I make sure I don't have problems. I love that noise. That noise is sick. So 10 rapid fire. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold it. Show the camera. Tell me you guys can see that, right? This is the Iron Mind guide. That's why you have the G's on the handle. And make sure you touch the handles together. If you're not touching the handles, if the handles aren't touching, are you even doing grip work? I like that one guy. Hey, thanks for the likes. I appreciate that. Keep those likes flying. I like that one of our guys got the riddle. That's not so bad. But can anybody get the PEMDA? Can anybody figure out that number equation, that number riddle? Here we go. Let's start hot water this time. Hot water. And we go in and we go pump. Pump. Like it. Come on now, let's get after it. Like it. We are going to put on a show. We are getting our energy up. This is just how we do it every night on the channel. The wife is down. The kids are sleeping. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Big weekend. Pump. Like. Now we're in the cold. This cold water is driving all the blood back into the hands, back into the forearms, the joints, the tendons, the ligaments, everywhere. Absolutely everywhere is getting all pumped up. We're pumping our hands just like this. We go pump, like. We're going to go hot, cold. We'll do the third reveal. The third reveal means we're all done on the warm-up, on the contrast baths. We start cranking on the grippers, but honestly, honestly, more importantly, we start cranking out the shoulder work. Pump, 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 pump. Like it, like it. Come on, go, 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 go. Shake it off. If you've never tried this before, try it. You get 2 5-gallon pails. Fill one of them up as cold as you can handle. And that probably is by default the coldest your system will go. And then get a hot one. Be careful with hot. Start out warm. And if that's too easy, go hotter next time. Because the hot water will scald you. What's messed up is if you go cold water first, the cold water actually numbs you up a bit. You don't feel it so much. As soon as you take these numb hands and forearms, you smash them in the hot water, the numbness goes away faster and you're feeling that true heat. So, come on, like it up, like it up, like it up. Let's go. It's going to be a fantastic night. I always think we determine what our own nights will look like. It was a rough week. The regulars know we had some things going on. We're splitting up the business with the business partner after 15 years. We're in St. Paul, Minnesota, like the board says. We were without heat. The furnace didn't work for 2 nights. So it's been rough, but we're going to get after it. I will make this up to myself and those watching. I'm promising a big overhead number. Let's go, let's go. Let's do the reveal, okay? So, watch this. Watch my right arm, please. I'm going to slide it in the frame, and you see the upper arm, pasty, nothing, no big deal. Then we bring this hand in, and look at how red it is. That's exactly what we wanted. All that red tells me that we're doing what we want. Oh, what is going on tonight? I swear to God. Oh, left hand first. Then I've got comments for the chat. Left arm first. All right, pasty, agreed. Obviously pasty. Well, this is the part that was in the water. You see how nice and red we are? We got that blood flowing. As I do some quick grippers, you guys in the chat, I got to be honest. Jordan, Danielle, Fenner Eclipse, what the heck? Usually, so here's the thing. We always do riddles. We always do that while we're warming up. But almost always, and I 100% mean this, people rarely get them so early. Usually it's mid-workout, midstream. That's when you get people coming in. They've maybe been lurking for a while. I'm like, oh, I get this. Here's what's going on. Not tonight. People just crushed it tonight. Manual. Yes, finally. Man, you're our first person from LA. I can't believe that, dude. Hey, man, great. I'm so glad you found the channel, brother. We always try to get people from different areas. So like, okay, if you look at the bottom, it says, hey, I'm St. Paul, Minnesota here, and you. So if you're comfortable, where's everybody from? That pumps me up that we got an LA in here. LA, second biggest city in the country, and somehow we've never had anyone from LA check in. We've had small people from, Ohio. That's so messed up that you said Ohio. The strongest grip guys in the country. A lot of the strongest grip guys in the country. They are from Ohio. And up, and up, and up. This is a gripper. We're warming up the forearms. There's a barbell off to the side. We're going to roll that in here. Guam, this is going to be our best night ever. We never get people from so far away. We always get people saying, essentially like 10 blocks from where I am in St. Paul, hey man, keep liking it, keep showing it. Whatever we're doing tonight, it's getting out in front of the right people. I love it. He hitting the grippers. Gripper man. We are hitting the grippers. We had a hell of a stream last night, Gripper Man. We had 103,000 people watching some gripper action. Up, 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 up. Thank you so much for people saying where you're from. It's super fun learning where everybody's from. I hope you consider hanging out with us, following, subbing the channel. Keep in mind. Well, it's international night. It's international night every night for me. My wife's Dominican, but remember, you want to be a part of us. You want to be in our crew because we rented the Mall of America June 14th. And what are we doing at the mall? We're holding the North American Grip Championships. Well, yeah, I'm down with that. I owe a brief, quick apology to our guy, Reggie. I'm going to go get a hand gripper, and I'm going to show it. I'm supposed to be sending him photos. Life got away from us tonight. So let me show this hand gripper to him here, live. We'll take this off the old list of things to do. So here's the hand gripper I was supposed to send him photos of, and I'm glad he's on here so he can see it. So this one's a Thor. Can everybody read? It's International Night, which is pretty cool. You know what? I don't stream on TikTok, but I've had a lot of people say that's a fun place. So this is the Thor edition. Look at here. It's the world class. World class. I'm going to show them the condition. So the spring, she's looking pretty good. Nothing wrong with the spring. See this? See this? It's an old gripper. It's about 25, maybe 20 years old, not 30. That's why it looks like that. So take a look. That's what this gripper looks like. Hey, gang, keep the answers coming. Keep telling me where you're from. It's super fun. I'm going to do one quick set each hand, right? So let's knock it out. 15. Iga, thanks so much for being here, brother. International. Holy crap. How do you know that? Manuel, here. Permiso, no es Manuel, es Manuel. Déjame verte algunas vainas. So watch this. Up, up, up. In a second, I'm going to go show something to the camera. And the reason why I'm going to show it is because Manuel is here, and he's right. International King Kong. That's 100% what he should say right now. Up. So I'm going to grab that dumbbell. You guys are very generous with the likes tonight. Nobody had to be here on a Friday pre-Valentine's, but you are, and it matters. Yeah, the grip's actually feeling great. We had a hell of a grip night last night, and still right now I feel good. Anonymous, let me smash these reps, and I'll tell you exactly what number that is. That's my demo gripper. On the channel, we do a lot of grippers, a lot of grip. So I'm going to demo that with this credit card as soon as I smash a set of shoulders, okay? You may know what this is, you may not. Keep the questions coming, by the way. I absolutely love questions. It's awesome. So here we go. We're up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4, up 5, up, down. No, up. This is just warming up. Trust me, when the weight gets heavy, we're going to do some really tight form. We're going to make it count. But right now, we're just getting the blood going. 40 pounds, not hard. Like we said, I weighed in at 193.7 this morning. And I intend to be honest, I intend to get at least that on an overhead press tonight. We're a little limited by the ceiling. The ceiling is not where we need it to be to do the full overhead. So I bought a new piece of equipment. This is for Manuel. This is our guy. See this? Does everybody know what this is? You might not know what this is. You see this? It's a thumb blaster. It's literally designed. Come on. Yep, we're from St. Paul. And where are you from? Hit us up with where you're from. Well, I can't believe how many international people are here tonight, by the way. I hope you guys consider following the channel. So this is a thumb blaster. It's part of the International King Kong. Manuel, do you know what that is? Are you familiar with International King Kong? In the sense that you know what the events are this year. So we had a smart guy in the chat saying, hey, those are iron mines, right? These are iron mines. Check it out. We got the guide. So first, let's hit some reps. And we're going to do it with our set block. Pass it. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. Flip it. 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Up. Great. Switch hands. Thumb blaster implement. Hell yeah, it's the thumb blaster. We hit some thumb blaster the other day. Hey, check it out. Ready? Let's do these 20 millimeter set block. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. 7, 8, 9, probably 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now to the guy, look at this. Oh, it's okay. Let me explain what we're doing. We're warming up. We're switching off between some shoulders, and then we're showing off our gripper collection. So I'm just pumping up the forearms. I'm testing doing forearms every day and seeing what kind of results I get. It's the Ironman Guide. And what you do with this gripper is, Anonymous, did you see that it's the guide? Smash it in your hand like this, and then go like this. You have to let it show. Iron Mind wants you to pass the whole credit card between the handles. Bam! So if you set it deep in your hand, in a contest you can do this. You can put the gripper way in here if you want. It's not a problem. But I tell you what you better do. Hey, thanks for all the likes. Please keep liking it. I don't know what we're doing, but we're reaching a lot of new people tonight, a lot of international folks. So I'm allowed to set the gripper tight in my hand. But I have to let it open. And once I can fully pass it through, I demonstrated to the judge. Look, Judge, look how far the handles are then. You slam it. Does that make sense to everybody who's doing that? Here's the thing. What gripper? You tell me what gripper you can close. Jordan, let me know what gripper you're on, and I'll be able to very specifically tell you if that's the right thing for you to do or not. We're sending this out to our guy. This is the world class. This is not it's a tedding. It's not an iron mind. Massive difference. Massive. Kids, don't try this one at home. Parents, buy this one for your kids right away. You see the difference? That's 100% the difference between these. Knurling, similar. I've closed the number 2 and almost 2.5. The knurling is very similar. You're fine warming up with the trainer, man. If you want to warm up with the trainer, that's absolutely fine. I've got a pretty decent grip. I always take the guide though, and I like to test out my range. What I always practice is I want to get that gripper in my hand the perfect way, which for me is find your callus line. Hey, there they are. The calluses are showing up great tonight, by the way. So you go like this. The world class is an absolute beast. Mr. Onion. Hey, nobody read the chat. Nobody read the chat. Mr. Onion, well done. Thank you, sir. So you pull it in, get your fingers around it, and then I'm training my nervous system, muscle memory to recognize exactly where I want this. We'll do one more set, then shoulders. Because I tell you what, I swear to God, I will, well, let's calm down, everybody. I'll pass out in this basement tonight before I miss getting a body weight press. Hands are feeling really good. Remember though, if you're training grippers, whether you're using an easy one like this, the guide, of all the people that have been on the stream tonight, I'm just going to flat out guarantee that all of you can close this one. There's no way around it. But just make sure you warm up your hands properly, right? That's the one thing we can control. We can't always control how quality the training's going to be. Maybe you didn't sleep, maybe you didn't eat right. 8 quick reps. After this, we're going to throw in the 25s. But then after that, we're probably going to bring in our new implement, slide it into frame. Because we're going to start going heavier, we have to go heavier. Ready? Count it with me. And up. 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, 9. Couple curls. Up. Nice. I hope that everybody here already got their training in today. Or better yet, if you haven't, I hope you're knocking it out with us here on the stream. We always like doing our training in the basement. We used to go to the gym. Then we had our son, and our son was needing some extra love and attention. This is going on there now. This is the last not heavy-ish press we'll do. Make sense? There we go, 25. But ever since we had the son, we've been spending more time at home, and we just got in the rhythm. We started streaming a couple times. We got some faithful subscribers, some followers, some great questions, good camaraderie, because that's the thing I miss about not being in the gym. I don't miss sweaty equipment. If I want sweaty equipment, I'll just sweat on my equipment here. Hey, Fan and Fam said hi. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, sub the channel. Hang out with us for a while. We're going to have a great time. More grippers. Never enough grippers. So yeah, what I miss is the camaraderie. But then you start getting the regulars that show up all the time. Get some good conversations. The most important thing for me, man, I swear to God, there are smart people on the chat. Nicholas, you're pretty dang smart, guy. Here's what we'll do. A couple people have crushed the actual word riddle. I think people are shy. To take a crack at the number riddle. But I'd say this. Twist your elbow. See if you can't come up with a number. 20 divided by 5 plus, parentheses, 6 to the second minus 30. Hey, Jovi, thanks for answering. Very cool. Thanks for answering. I do bench. I'm going to get into that in a second. So, Cohen Jones, even Ever Buckley. I don't think we've had a wrong answer all night. What is going on here? Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of incline benching in a second as well. Oh dear. I'm liking what you said. Tyler, I'm feeling where you're at. I would have had to say Dad. Look at all these frickin' people. What the? In 5 minutes, we've had 3 or 4, maybe 5 people. Nick Jones, well done. Fusion, well done. It's 10. Yes, it's our friend who calls me the Goofy Goober. I love it. All right. Everybody who got 10 is right. I don't know how everybody got it. I actually thought this one was pretty hard. But you guys are crushing, so obviously it wasn't that hard. Left hand, and then we're going to go crush the shoulders. After this set, we bring in the new implement, and we're going to start going heavier. We're going to train. But yeah, I do like benching. I also do push-ups. Are you trying to improve your bench? The gentleman asking how to improve your bench, I believe I have a couple quick things you could do that would probably help turn your bench around if you're plateaued. There we go. There we go. Here we are. Silence. Jonathan. So I learned last week on the stream, somebody taught me what this is, and you're exactly right. It's like the PEDMAS. PEDMAs, I think they're called. And that's when you have to figure out the right way to do the order of operations to figure out the math. This one I got, actually, to be honest, I couldn't get this riddle. I text them to my buddies to see if they're too hard. Send them to 3 people. They all got that. 2 of them got this. I got this. I couldn't get that one. For some reason, that was hard. Here we go. It's really hard to clean the weight because I'm on my knees. We have limited ceiling height here, but bear with me. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. Set of 10. Now we're just going to make the jump. Let's do it. Let's get it over with. Let's go straight to the 45s. Many a person knows that putting 45s on a bar when doing overhead signals things are about to get serious. I'm cheating. I'm using an easy curl bar. So this is only 110. Almost 100% of the time, if somebody says, hey, throw some 45s on, you know what they're talking about? They're talking about benching, and they're talking about a regular Olympic bar. We have the easy curl bar. The reason, and I wish I had my Olympic bar down here. The reason why we don't, again, we just don't have enough dang space down here. I picked this up today. Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. If you're not using Facebook Marketplace, I gotta know why. Educate me why somebody wouldn't use that. Now, considering I'm not actually pressed on this before, when you're doing pressing, make sure the piece you're sitting on is slightly inclined. Otherwise, it gets real uncomfortable fast if you start slipping. This might work. We'll end up giving that one a go. Make sense? All right, how's everybody doing in the chat? Oh, yes. Look at all these smart people. Silence is right. Wait, Christian, you're northern Minnesota? I'm St. Paul, Minnesota. How far north are you? Hey, from Wisconsin. That's legit. That is okay. Boom and boom. Hey, Jimbo, if you think you know it, shout out the boom, boom, boom. Shout out the answer. Oh, that's not the right one. Jensen's finally, kidding. Jensen's in the chat now. For Cameron Good. Cameron Good, you're very close to the number one. I'd say you're just off. Jim Bob, it's silence. We got some characters in the chat. But here's the thing, honestly. Hey, Ashton, thanks for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. It was a big stream for us last night. We're just a grip channel in our basement. We've been doing it for 2 months. We had 103,000 people stop by. We broke through the 1,000 subscribers. Why is that important? I don't know. I'm just happy that we had a great conversation. I actually learned a couple things from the folks. If they do it, I'll say this for sure. If YouTube does end up sending us money, which apparently they will do, I don't know that they will, I'm going to buy some cool stuff for the room down here because we are lacking. Who here suffered through the stream where I was doing squats down here with my makeshift squat rack? That was hard and painful for everybody to watch. I apologize for my squat rack, but whoa, no way, look at this. You're from Syracuse? Nice. Like and subscribe. Hey, thanks, New York. Oh, shit. Mr. Rogers? Holy crap. See, I always thought Mr. Rogers, it wasn't from Neverland. There was a prince on the show. Yeah, man, that's freaking sick. You're from St. Paul. Well, I'll say it like this. I'm kind of in the Highland area. If you know where the golf course is, I'm not that part of Highland. I'm on the opposite side of Highland from that. What else might you know? Oh, do you know where 35 and Randolph is? I'm about 5 minutes from 35 and Randolph. We're knocking out these reps. The shoulders are going to absolutely embarrass this weight in a second. But, yeah, man, it's great. Yeah, I like lives too. I think they're pretty cool. Say your name. Hey, if you anybody who subs then, since 3 people have asked, anybody who subs, I'll say your name real quick because that seems to be a thing. I actually didn't know that was a thing. Boom, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Oh, I was asking 3 chats ago. I was trying to get a cadence to do these two, right? And for the life of me, I can't come up with anything. I could do like being strong is doing grippers, or let's hit grippers, let's be strong. Was anybody ex-military, still military? How the hell do I end that? What I want is, you know those cool cadences you see in the movies where they're jogging and they say like really sweet stuff? I want to find one of those, but I don't know how to. Anybody here smart at stuff like that? I can always come up with the first half. I can never get the second half. Silence, nice, nice. Man, Canada's strong in the chat tonight. Dude figured out the most visually annoying. I'm sorry if people find this annoying. I've kind of always been doing this on the channel. The reason why we compete in grip contests, we're renting out the Mall of America June 14th. June 14th, because we're inviting everyone. It's the North American Championships, right? North American Championships. So what we're just doing is showing people the world of grip. Let's hit a set. Let's rip some shoulders. Hey, Ashton's mom, great, thanks. Staris, thanks. Whoa, look at that. Bryanville, TM. I like it, man. I like your little profile pic too. That's sick. Star is sick, man. Thanks for being here. Ashton, thanks for saying hi. I do know where the golf course is, and I know where Randolph is too. I'm in the north. Oh, holy crap. We are super close to each other, man. I didn't know that. Dude, me and this guy in the chat, we're actually basically neighbors. Ashton's mom, yeah, man. Oscar, B6N, Oscar. We're knocking out grippers. If people are into grippers, stick around, man. Right now, we're going to smash. We're going to clean that up. We're going to heft out the reps. It's a good night, man. 10. I'll say this. People are coming up with 11. 11, you're not quite there. But I'm curious, how are people getting 11 by the chance? Up from the Little Rock, Arkansas. I've never been to Arkansas. That's on the list. Say your name. I did. Oscar. Oscar. It's kind of soothing. Oh, Theo, I agree. This is the most, here, watch this. In my opinion, you guys are smart. Kirkpatrick kids is crushing. Everybody's crushing the riddles. I tell you what, why don't I do this? Let me toss out a new riddle. The regulars know it. Let's let the other people guess, okay? So if you already know it, if you're a regular, you don't need to say it. Let's just say it one more time for the riddle for Oscar. When I'm young, I'm tall. When I'm old, I'm short. People are saying, why do I pass this between it? Because we're doing something. You're a lot. Hey, it's fine, man. Man, look at all these guesses. Thanks. Jack, hang on. Let me answer this for you. So this is a block. It's 20 millimeters wide, and it's 30 this way. The reason why you put it for, we compete in grip contests, and here's what you do. You put it in your hand, and you can put it wherever you want. But you have to show the judge before you do anything. See, Judge? There's a minimum distance that we're all crushing. Bam! Boom! 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 Does that make sense? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Hey, round of applause for everybody. The answer was 10. I don't know how you guys got it so fast. People usually messed up. It's usually crazy, but no, people are absolutely getting that right. It is 10. Good job, good job. And the verbal one, we did a verbal one. We said, what's tall when it's young, what's short when it's old? And people are guessing. I'm liking it. Keep it up. Holy crap, I never thought about that. Z22 and Ashton Cricky and Grayson Wolverton, that's interesting. You know what? It very well could be that as well. I honestly never thought of that. I'm hearing people are saying pencil, and you know what? They're not wrong. They're not wrong at all. All right, let's clean this up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to power clean this from the seated position, which is going to suck in a little bit. I'm going to clean it up like this, and we're going to start knocking out the shoulders. This is 110. We are marching to 200 pounds. I've not done 200 pounds in this position since I was significantly younger. I think it's still possible, though. So ready? Let's rip. Ah! Great. Up. This I got on Facebook Marketplace. Did you just hear that big cracking, clanking sound? Boom. 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 Let's do one more. Down. Boom. So that did not. I don't feel inspired. Tell me somebody else heard that noise. That sucked. Permission to still go heavier? I think we can still go heavier. I honestly don't think I imagined that noise. Did you make the block, or is it official on the site? Silence. I cannot believe all the smart people on here. Yeah, I said, what is tallest when it's young? What is shortest when it's old? Candle's the right answer. And people said pencil. And god dang it, both of those are probably right. You know what I mean? I don't use caffeine. I just don't. I eat very clean before I do my streams most nights. I eat a buttload of spinach, like a fair amount. And I eat a bell pepper. Red, yellow, or orange. I grab it like an apple and I chew it, but I throw away the seeds. So yeah, man, that's kind of my game. The contrast baths help wake my butt up. Can I be honest for a second? The energy really comes from, I want to get better. I want to be strong again. We kind of let that slide for a little bit when we were getting married and we were having kids. We didn't let it like die off, but she slid away. And I want to get that back. I hate when and look, maybe I shouldn't say this. I don't like going to the gym and there's a buttload of people that are almost as strong as me. The gym has people that are stronger, but I want to at least be close to where I used to be. Does that make sense? I'm trying to recapture the youth. I'm 44. I don't know how old you guys are. Dude, I don't understand what's going on with all the smarty pants. All right, here we go. New verbal. This is a new verbal one. I'll say it. If you know the answer, don't say it. I'm heaviest going forward. I'm lightest going backwards. Heaviest going forwards, lightest going backwards. Yeah, man. I guess it. Go ahead, Wheezy. Hey, 3 people had asked earlier, and I didn't know this was a thing. Dude, you think you're bad at math? You think you're bad at math? So I guess, yeah, it's a thing. Sub right now during this gripper session while we rest. We're going to bump another 20 pounds. We'll be at 130. And we'll do a shout out to you. We'll ask you a question. So if you sub right now, we can make that happen. People keep asking, and they should be asking, you see this block? This is a set block. Why the heck do we use a set block? Because in the competition, the judge says, all right, ready? You say, yep. You say, judge, this is a gripper I'm going to close. So you take it, you get it in your hand. You can put it wherever you want. You can put it in your hand if you want like this. You could set it closed. However, before you do anything, you better do this. You better show the judge that it has opened a minimum distance. And the way we do that in grip sport, the sport of grip, is we pass this block through, then we shut it. Bam. Does that make sense? We're going to do one set of 15 on the right, then we're going to hit shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No takers on the riddle yet. No problem. That's the way she goes sometimes. I'm heaviest going forward. I'm lightest going back. Now, what the heck could we be talking about there? Everybody crushed the riddles on the board. Literally crushed them. Even the math, even the numericals. So I'm giving you some verbal ones. Isn't this great knurling? Who doesn't like great knurling in their life? That would be Bowflex. All right. Yeah, that's interesting. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, answer now, Mr. Onion. Hit it, man. Hit it. The set key is sick. I agree with that. Oh, who got FFF Productions? Yeah, man. You're 100% right. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Very good. I'm loving that some of you guys are just throwing out your answers right away. YouTube sucks? Yeah, I like what you're saying. I can get on board with that. And then Pizza Man made the best comment ever. You can see from the pictures I post on Instagram that Sundays are for pizza. Math is 49. Okay, we had multiple people said 49. We had multiple people saying something else. This next set's going to be hard, I think. Unemployed behavior. Yeah, there's some smarty pantses in here. Smarty pantses for sure. So, the weights that we have in our basement are just a hodgepodge. See that? I had a roommate a long time ago who worked at LA Fitness and he brought some of these home. Perhaps I should return them to LA Fitness. There's an LA Fitness not too far from me. And then my brother, he got a new gym membership. He said he doesn't need them. So this is the Max brand. I guess I'm not 100% sure what that is. But yeah, it's 10 pounds, so we'll throw it on there. And what we're doing now, we're jumping up to 130. Yeah, gang, I'm like that. We've got a hell of a lot of right answers on the math riddle. If somebody doesn't mind, can somebody show the work on that? Ortiz, Ogreson, Aguian. Show the work. I'm going to clean this weight. I'm going to start hitting 6s. It's 130 pounds. I'm trying to work my shoulders because back when spring comes around, it's going to be hard. When spring comes back, we're going to be hitting our strongman events outside on the stream. I want to tighten up for it. So I'm going to bend down. Now it is tough. Normally if I'm at the gym, I would power clean it to my shoulders. Normally at the gym, if I don't do that because the weight's heavy, I'll take it out of a rack. I don't really have some of those options ahead of me, so I'm going to try to rock back and flip it up to me. I guess we'll see. Well, see, I don't even, because it's so inclined, I don't have that much room. Okay, that kind of worked. You know what? It might just be easier to do it on my knees. I feel... So as I go to put it down, there's a little acceleration as the weight pulls me forward. That's fine. Let's make another jump. Honestly, that wasn't that bad. The problem is getting into position. So we threw on another 10. We're at 140. Should still be very doable. We're going to have to ask ourselves one thing though, and I don't really know how to handle this. I'm open to suggestions. For those of you that saw me kind of get in that position, that's probably not going to work when the weight gets much heavier, right? Man, LA Fitness, that's something else. Hey, Joe, thanks for having you. And yeah, man, nice work on the riddle, Joe. Good job. Appreciate it. Yeah, PEMDAs are sick. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The guesses are great tonight, man. Oh, somebody's explaining it. Gary, man, who's that explaining it? Chat's moving fast. Dude, I hope I'm strongest at 49. Bam, 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 bam. So somebody's explaining it. Start with the parentheses. Hey, thanks. Start with the parentheses. 6 to the power of 2 is 36 minus 30, so 6. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. K Subi, hey man, I hope you follow the channel at some point. We do PEMDAs almost every day. That's like the most concise way somebody's ever explained it. So cool on you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yep, parentheses first. Hey, look, everybody's doing it, man. Hey, all you guys are explaining. Thank you so much. Good try. Try it supinated. Oh, I guess I could try. Hey, thanks for the likes. Likes are bonus. I appreciate it. Thanks. I could try it supinated. I wonder if that would work. Silence. Yeah. PEMDAs. Hey, Jay Swift. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, you did it. Well done. What about grippers for toes? Well. It's funny you mentioned that. I'm guessing you're having a go at it, but there are serious climbers. I don't know that Alex Honnold is one that does this, but there are serious climbers that do work out their toes. I've got my shoe on, so I can't really show you. And there's not gripper. I mean, obviously there's not really grippers, right? But you pop that off, you take your toes, you can dig it into the carpet and make the toes slowly pull you forward. Now it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get somebody to be able to, that your toe's strong enough to do that, but it is a thing. Hey, that's a great question. Oh, a word, Anthony Marker. Yeah, I'd take that. We haven't had that answer yet, brother. I'd take that. That's sick. How many pounds is the grip thing? Here we go. Ayo, Lord Alcatraz. It's nice to have you back. So this one is the guide. This one usually rates between 30 pounds of pressure to close. So that's why we're repping it like it's nobody's business. It's because it's not that hard. 30 pounds of pressure to close. But this one that we're getting, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to box and ship grippers. I know people think it's as easy as just doing it. It is not. There are certain things you have to do. For example, let me grab a different gripper and show you. This gripper here, we've been talking about the Iron Mines. This is the standard, the collection from Ken Powerworks in Minnesota. They come with the tag. The proper way to send a tagged gripper, a measured gripper, is first you take the tag off. You wrap it separately. Or if you don't want to take the tag off, nothing wrong, you have to either put tape or tape some paper around it. Otherwise, it'll get scratched. It'll be gross. And some of the tags on soft knurling will mess up the knurling itself. So for those that were saying This is 30 pounds of pressure. Check it out, it's the guide. The chat is killing it tonight. I love it so much. Hey, you guys, consider subscribing. I'd love to have a lot of this conversation going again. This is the world class. This one is about 275. You can see the WC, 275 pounds of pressure to close. They are not the same thing. One thing here does not belong. Was that a Mr. Rogers thing? I feel like it was. All right, let's go hit some. Should we go hit some more pressing? Yeah, let's get after the pressing. The strongest one I got, Kasky. The strongest tagged one is right over here. We'll grab and pull to camera. I should learn just to set this out. I'll say this. This is the strongest one. Stick around. After I do my set of pressing, I'm going to show you the rarest one I have. And when I tell you the price, you will not believe the price. Not of this one, of the gripper I'm going to show after my next set. 275. You ain't closing it. You ain't closing it. You could do this. Watch this. Let's say you have a hard gripper. Oh, why don't I grab, what's the 275? One of these is not like the other. Conjunction function. Here's something you can do. This is fun sometimes. Build your gripper a little different way. You take your hand gripper. Use your chest as well, right? Probably stronger this way. This is what I look like. I'm trying to chest press. It's a fun way to do it. On these hard ones, I still can't close them this way. I can get significantly closer than if I just try to crush them. Hey guys, thanks for all the questions. Thanks for all the like. Hey, if you like this stuff, consider subbing. It's kind of what we do on the channel. So, I'm going to try getting this to my shoulders a different way. Last time I deadlifted it here, because it's so inclined, I couldn't really fall backwards and flip it up, which kind of sucked. I wasn't happy with how we got it to our chest. So what I'm thinking is, this might also be a very bad idea. I'm going, Jesus, yeah, that's a bad idea too. Type a number 1 in the chat if you like bad ideas. I'm just going to try to power clean it from the ground in an arc and hope that it lands here. We'll do 6 reps. We'll find a way to get it up here. It's a lot harder getting up here than I thought. Yeah, well, let's try it. It's not going to do itself. Okay. Now that it's up here, we can do it. 3, 4, 5, 6. The messed up thing, I'll do one more rep, but watch my forearms, how they come in contact with the plate. It's not really letting me get in the pressing position I like. So that's different. We still got it. We might as well add some weight. It's Friday night. You know the Dominicans, the wife's Dominican, there's a phrase, es viernes, y el cuerpo lo sabe. But really what that means, and it's kind of cool in English, it just means, hey, it's Friday, and the body knows it. And I feel that's a little bit of what's going on in the old basement. Like, I've got pretty good energy most days, I think. Breathe, Jeff. Breathe. Oh yeah, I'm Jeff from St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm curious where you guys are. I'm curious. Oh, I could see why you think the fly is down. It's actually not. How about that? Anthony, Vienna. Hi, man. Great. Nice. Thanks for being here, brother. That weight that we just did was 140. We're up to 150. We should be able to crush it. And yes, Aaron, thanks for taking the time to say that. I really appreciate you hopping in the stream and throwing out the comment and the answer. And sir, you're absolutely right. The reason why it might look like the fly is down is these pants are way too baggy. So I hook them up a unique way, and it gives the perception that there's a fold that is open, when in all actuality, that barn door is very secure. Hey, Dustin. What's up, dude? How's it going, Dustin Wilson? Hey, man, hang out for a while. Follow us. Follow the channel. Here's what I want to do. Let me just squeeze some. Let me just knock off 30 rapid fires. Sound good? Then I'll show you the really rare gripper I promised to. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Closed. 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15. Right hand now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Double Dutch. Anybody else double Dutch when they were younger? Not sure I could do it now. Slenderman guide. It's a just fine gripper. We use it to demo stuff because it's light enough we can knock out a lot of reps. The other thing that we do it for is to build up great endurance. We've been training our grip every day with it. Pretty happy with the results so far. Aaron, how's it going? So, thank you for asking the question. I've not said that in a little bit. Ta-da! Hey, real quick question. Mr. Onion or Wheezy, do one of you guys have a nice riddle you could type in the chat? I know both of you crush them. This one is about 30 pounds of clothes. This one has been professionally rated from our great friends over at Cannon Powerworks. They gifted us this gripper. This one is 113 pounds. They put it in a device. It slowly crushes these together. Spoiler alert, I have a very similar device to calibrate my grippers. We're going to be doing calibrating of grippers on Sunday. We're going to mix it up with a workout, then we'll calibrate, then we'll do some more workout. So 113, and like we've shown a couple times, you've got the world class, which is absolutely, yeah, Mr. Onion very well might, absolutely gross. Nobody should own a gripper that's this hard to close, and yet they make them. So here's the rare gripper. The rare gripper is going to do two things. It's going to buy my shoulders some time to recover. You know what else it's going to do? God, that actually looks pretty cool. Very soothing. The only other thing that's more soothing to me is if you take your hand gripper and you go decently smoothly, I think. Yeah, those do work. You're 100% right. Apologies, right? I'm talking so much, I'm forgetting to breathe. Here's the crazy gripper. I'm going to do a set of shoulders here. So I'm going to show it. I'm going to take it out of this box. But I would like one thing. They definitely work. Could people guess? This is not what I paid for it. I will tell you what it's worth, what I've been offered for it. I'll tell you a couple benefits and features of this specific one. And if you'd be so bold, just put in the chat what you think. What you think this is probably worth. So first, it's a 112 rating, which is actually pretty rare. So we've got that going for us. It's blank. There's no stamps on it. What does that mean? It's steel handled. This thing is heavy as heck. This is all steel, all steel. It's a chrome spring. It's not the GR8 springs. It's not. It's the chrome spring. Hey, I'll say this. Nobody is right. Nobody is right. The prototype. Yes. Aaron, you're right. And a cold would be right, correct as well. No, nobody has guessed the right dollar amount. It is more than what people have guessed. So let me hit these shoulders. I'm going to come back and check these. And again, you're not going to believe what people have said this is worth. One guy offered to pay it. I turned him down. Probably should have taken him up, to be honest. Hey, all you guys tossing out numbers, I appreciate it so much. It's very cool. If you don't mind, give the channel a sub. We like doing fun stuff like this. Right now, one or two things is going to happen. I'm going to find a way to get that up to my shoulders, and I'm going to press it for 6. We'll do it for 6 reps. Gorilla strength equipment is close. But, oh, hey, check it out. We got a riddle. What can you catch but can never throw? But I'll tell you guys how much this is worth. I'm just going to knock out this quick thing. Sub for the answer. Just kidding, gang. I'm going to give it to you. We're at 150 pounds. We've got a bit of a problem going on here. I tried deadlifting the weight up like this because my thought was then I could flip it back to me, but that wasn't going to work. We violently crashed onto it and we heard not a cracking noise, a creak. I don't know how strong this Facebook Marketplace incline bench is. We're trying to do shoulders. So then I thought, this is what I did last time. I started pulling, but I allowed myself to fall back as I did it, so it traveled in an arc. It got here, but it landed with some decent impact. I didn't love that. I guess I'll just try regular power cleaning it then. Maybe that's the best. But then I'll be full front squat mode and I'll have to creatively sit down. Not ideal. What I need to buy is a bar. Not the full length bar. I need a bar that's like 5-6 feet, straight bar, properly knurled. That would make me happy. Because when I press this, watch one thing when I press. You're going to see my forearms as it comes down push into the plates when really they should be going out more. There's just not the real estate. 150 pounds. I owe you the 6, for God's sakes. Let's just regular power clean it. Nice and easy. Try to find the bench where it... See, I almost missed it, damn it. Now finally we're ready. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Down, 4. These plates blocking my forearms are a serious issue. Let's do one more. Nice. 156. 154.6. You know what I'm going to do? Because I don't have the right bar, I'm going to take this totally out of here. I'm not happy with how that feels. I'm going to strip it down only to bring the weight back up. I'm just going to press it from my knees. Let's do it old school. Maybe that's old. I think it's old school. I will say this. When you're trying to improve your press for Strongman, which is what I'm doing, there's no limit of things you can do. One of the best things you can do is go in a squat rack, set the pins so that the bar's resting and the bar's resting on them, and it's about at your chin, and just press from there. Just work on your heavy lockouts. Makes sense. It's actually a really good technique, no joke. Zadrunas Savickas was huge on that. So let's show the crazy gripper one more time, and then we're going to crush the price. It's the Silver Crush prototype. This gripper was the first number 2 ever made by the company Iron Mind. Collaboration between Warren Tedding, Randy Strossen, and a third gentleman. They were trying to weld the handles here, but they found spring weakening, deformation, something like that. So third guy says, drop the screws in, put set screws. So you see them mess around with that. Because it's the prototype, and that guy had the answer, that guy got the first ever number 2, the first ever number 3, to which he gave to his son. To which I look up on a post on the internet from about 12 years ago, saw this, made him an offer. The price, everybody's been saying it. Everybody's been saying the price. Let's see, 10, piss weak, lowering as slow as possible. So I actually agree with what he's saying, and all that was. You're always welcome here, gentlemen. The gentleman that said that, I appreciate that. That's good. Thanks, everybody. So this one here, I was offered $2,500, and yet I had someone who would know, say they know collectors that would pay on the other side of 3 for it. Does other side of 3 mean like 3,200? Maybe. God, does it mean like 3,800? Don't know. But I was offered 25. Collector out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I found him on eBay. He was selling something because he had upgraded a gripper and he no longer needed it. I'm shocked what people collect. Like, I collect grippers, don't get me wrong. I'm just not paying that much for them. That's how I feel about the situation. Let's bang out some reps. Let's keep banging out these reps. Swear. I swear. Whoa! Lily the Pacific is from Minnesota? That's so... Hey, Lily, sub the channel. We could use some more Minnesota blood in here. Bam. Bam. No, that's the truth. That's 100%. Oh, Mr. Onion has a riddle. Look at this, gang. Look at this. What gets bigger the more you take away? No idea. Hold it on the outside of the plate on the collars. Cameron, huh? Are you advocating that I clean it and press it by holding those grips? Let me know if that's what you're thinking. I'm super curious. I'd be interested in knowing if that's what you meant, brother. Up. Well, and that's the thing, isn't it? Isn't that what they say in real estate? It's worth what someone's willing to pay? Or like an antique car? And here's the messed up part. That gripper, this gripper here, I'll show it one more time. This one, I was told not to use it. I was told it's so old, and the springs they used back at the time, these chrome springs, that sometimes they just snap for no reason under pressure. Can you believe that? So on top of it, it says don't use it. Now, you might close it 100,000 times. Nothing might happen. That's just what I was told. We're going to hit another set of grippers, left hand and right hand. Then we're going to pop over there. We're going to repress. We've already done this weight on the bench. It felt like trash in that position. I still like it. I'll find a use for it. If I had a barbell, I'd be in love with it, probably. But let's just press from the knees, see how heavy we can go. Well, I think some people believe it. Some people guessed in that range. But again, if nobody believes it, that doesn't really bother me, I suppose. And you know what? Maybe I shouldn't believe it. maybe until someone shows up with that wad of cash, which at that point I probably would have said yes, then maybe that's the right time to believe it. Maybe don't believe until they're, it's the time to close the sale. You could make an argument for that. I wouldn't be mad about that. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. You tell me what to prove, I'll try it. I didn't sell it, so I still have it. The way I acquired it, Jordan, I went on the grip board. Who here knows what the grip board is? We talk about the grip board sometimes. And I went through a lot of old posts. There was a thread about people posting about their grip collection. And I just hammered that, and I just read, and then I was reaching out to everybody saying, do you want to sell this one? Do you want to sell that one? I found a way to build my collection. And a lot of the people, honestly, some of them didn't get back to me, which makes sense. Some of them didn't get back to me because they probably don't use the platform anymore. But a lot of people said, oh, I made that post like 7 years ago. Holy crap, I just got an email saying somebody messaged me. Hell yeah, I don't even use my grippers. Buy them, buy them, buy them. Gripboard is pretty sweet. I'll be honest, gripboard's pretty sweet. This is the G. We'll do a set in our right hand, then we're going to get after it. This will be the method we try to see if we can go higher than 150 tonight. I still think we can. I don't feel like 150 is the ceiling. Bam. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Something, something, something. Tomorrow is Saturday. It's also Valentine's Day. I get that. Gripboard is sick. But we're going to go live between noon and 1. That's earlier than we usually do. Weekdays, usually that 7:30 to 8:30. Weekends, usually 4 to 6. But me and the family, we're going to go smash some pizza. Smash some za. There you go. Let me go crush these. 2 sets of BS. Well, I see why you would say that. I get it, but watch. The reason why we do it that way is twofold. We're using a set block. The set block is used in competition. And dude, I get where you're coming from. I totally get it. I felt that way at first too. And we use it just to make sure the gripper is open a minimum distance. Some contests say you have to use it this way, which is extra wide. Some companies, I know all of the answers. All of the answers to pizza. I can get on that with you. Then you go like this. Pass it through. Some companies like it that way. Bam. Got 'em. So let me hit this press. Let's press this thing out. It is shoulder day after all. Now I do the big power movements on the channel. Once the stream's done, I do some of the other stuff that's probably not as fun. Pressing is great, but if you're not working, if you're not doing some stuff like this to hit the rotator from other sides or doing stuff to the rear, you're kind of missing the bigger picture. I guess I'll find out. I think I can clean it from the ground. I think I can clean it from the ground easier than I could do it that other way. So let's just get up here. We'll hit a set of 3, 4, 5. If it feels good, I think it will feel good. We'll keep adding weight. The most we got to on this was 150. I'm not too happy with that. So let's see what we can do. Weight check. Yep, we're at 130. Up. Oh, way easier. 1. 2. 3. 4. Let's do one more. 5. Now what you saw there, that wasn't really a proper clean. Look, watch this. See when I lock out? I'm locked out. That's not a lot of range of motion to generate enough inertia, force, energy to get it up here. So what I do is I bend over to shorten the range of motion, right? Now it's like this. Now I can hopefully generate some force. The 130 press felt way easier doing it this way. I guess I feel like we might as well just go to the 150. Or is that dumb? Should I make a pit stop at 140? Does anybody have any opinions? What are people's thoughts on that? The other thing I should point out, because some people ask, and this is all just my opinion. This is just what I'm doing in the basement. It's how I pass the time. And I like it. Well, hopefully it's outrageous is good, hopefully, man. Right? I'm trying to do light grip work every day. Grip work every day. Light grip work some days. Some days, like tomorrow, be pretty damn intense. We're going to move some big weights. We'll probably end up doing some farmer's walks down here with some inch replicas. I don't know if people know what inch replicas are. It's warm enough where I can bring them in from the garage. And I kind of feel like I want to do that. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. There we go. For the new people just dropping in, I know how streams work. You're in part of the time. You're not. You're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. But I'll say this. Here's one. What disappears the moment you say its name? Also, I'm St. Paul, Minnesota. We've had 3 people from Minnesota. We've had people from Guam. We've had people from Thailand. We've had people from all over. If you're up to it, and if you don't feel like it, don't do it. But if you're up to it, I'd say this. Let me know where you're from. How much longer am I going to stream? Like in my life? Until it's fun. If this ever gets boring, I'll go away. But I'm having a blast. And we've got some scheduled public events where we're going to be. We rented out the Mall of America, so we'll be streaming live from there June 14th, North American Grip Championships. We've got some other things going on Grand Avenue at Grand Old Days, if you know what that's from. Memphis, holy crap. Oh, I wish I knew what that flag was. Yeah, today, I'm going to go another 45 minutes. Whether there's 100 people in here or 0, I got to get the work in. So I'm going to make a jump to 140 pounds on the press. More volume is our friend. Why the question? Just curious. What should I... Oh, yeah. I think you answered this. I think he answered this, asked me this earlier. I'm so sorry. Let me get back to you now. So, what should I go from closing the COC2 to closing at 3? Is there a tried and true plan? Hey, Meriso, don't read the chat, but somebody in here brought up the overall IQ at least a couple points. Well done, friend. So if you're closing the Iron Mind number 2, you have multiple options. You could buy... let me hold this one up. You could get your grippers rated. Most number 2s are 104 pounds of strength. So you could go to Cannon Powerworks. They sell grippers. I have no life, but I can die. What am I? I have no idea. Saludos. Oi, Jay. Nice. So you could get some of these. A standard grip. A number 3 is usually around 150 pounds of pressure. So you can get some of theirs that they make at different strengths in between. It's a great way to go. Yo visité la Ciudad México y a mí me gusta mucho. Fue muy divertido hace 8 años. Now, so that's how you can get grippers in between so that you don't get stuck. If you're talking about training methodology on how to do this, here's what I would say. That's all right, man. Jeff Peterson, that's the name. Here's what I would do with my grippers. Let's say you have a number 2. Got it? Oh, and negatives are sick. Here's a negative. Thank you for saying that, by the way. Thank you for saying that. Here's a negative. This is a gripper we can all close, so maybe it's not the best example, but generally, you would take a gripper you can't close. You go, assist it. Assist it all the way closed or dang near all the way closed. You might have to use 2 hands. You might have to push it on your knee, but then, you just fight it. Allow that gripper to open itself. You fight back as hard as you can. You don't give an inch. You make the gripper open itself. And I like to do a negative for 10 seconds. But I'll say this. If I'm doing a negative, we'll do it again. Up. And if at the beginning of the negative, if I'm not at least at parallel, I make myself use a harder gripper. I want to treat my negatives to the hardest part of the close right at the end. I want to fight this part. So I'm going to find a gripper I can't close, but one that, bam, I'm holding hopefully somewhere in here. And then after 10 seconds, I'm going to hit that next one. I think it makes sense. Over there, we have I think the unit of measure we use is butt load. I've actually got some more in the other room. It turned out when I put my collection together, I forgot a couple. But because of those, I have so many at different strengths, it's really easy to dial up the intensity, right? I just find one that I can just barely not close. Negative. So I feel like I'm in math class. It's raising my cholesterol. So I'm going to go, but enjoy the rest of it. Yeah, man, no problem. Hey, sub the channel. We'll catch you another time. If not, maybe we'll catch you another time anyways. And Dylan, you're a beast. Well done, Dylan. Dylan, pushing too many pencils, Dylan. Let's go 140. We're going to work our way back up. I can't promise this, but based on how easy 130 felt, maybe we can get up to 160 for reps tonight. What you're going to see, you're going to see me bend over. I'm on my knees. We don't have the room to do the pressing standing up. Our incline bench didn't work the way I would have liked it. So I'm going to bend over, and I'm going to kind of flip and swing it into a press position. Make sense? We'll knock out 5 reps. We'll put it down. I know I'll get 5. then we'll make the jump to 150. If 150 doesn't feel too bad, we'll go 160. If that doesn't feel too bad, we'll play this game. It's a fun game. All right, let's get after it. Up, 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 up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm putting my head all the way through and looking at the camera because when you do strongman, that's what counts as a good rep. Feet locked in place, hips can move a little, better not to, and put your head through and look at the judge and demonstrate your control. That's when you get your down signal. The sport of strongman. Pretty awesome sport. We'll just make the jump to 150. I think there's some more in the tank. I was going to ask you guys, does anybody in here actually compete in strongman? I know we've got some aspiring grip people in here, which is awesome, by the way. I'm just curious if we have aspiring or current strong people, strongmen, strong persons. Maybe that's the way to say it. 10 reps, not 5 little kids, and women do 5 reps. Bang, got him. JK, 100%. I'm liking that the chat's taking care of some of these answers. Come back, you see Cameron's on lockdown with all the good answers. Appreciate it. We also have, we hit this the other day. See that? It's the thumb blaster. You wrap your hand around it, attaches to a plate, the plates, you pick it up. This will be at National King Kong. We hit a new number on it, so that was pretty cool. One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Oh, you were on the channel last night. Here, I'll pull that one out right now. Take a look at this because honestly, he's making a fantastic point. This is what I want to show now. We're talking about the International King Kong, and I'll bring out this implement. We did an unboxing of this implement the other day on the channel, and we got after it. It's pretty cool. So essentially, it's the size of roughly a baseball. Yeah, I'd say about a baseball, but it has this flange. It was pointed out to us that, that the weld wasn't up to somebody's standard. But the trick to it is you can only get these fingers on one side and the thumb on the other. So a lot of how the hell am I going to do this starts with where do my 4 fingers go? Knowing that the thumb isn't quite long enough to reach all the way around, I chose to start. I got my fingers at the top, then I wrapped those. I shoved this into my hand meat like that. From here, I could throw a carabiner on it and I could do my deadlifts. Unfortunately, we didn't get as heavy as I would have liked. We got 120 pounds in the right hand. We got 115 in the left hand. I know I can do better than that. I will do better than that. Oh, the one thing I should do, look at the difference. Can you look at the difference here just real quick, please? This thumb blaster has been used a fair amount. Because of that, it's got some nice chalk, I was going to say smelted, that's obviously not right. Just smushed into all the right places, all the undesirables. So your hand really does get a good purchase on it. Do you know what I mean? It's seasoned. I'd say it's well seasoned. This is still pretty slick. So maybe what I'll do is throw some chalk on it so we can get a better purchase, but really rub that in so it begins to stick. I should say this. Mariso, are you going to do the King Kong? Hey, Diana. Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying hi. Look, I love my lurkers. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome. But I love it when people also take the time to say hi. Very cool. Thanks for being here. Hey, thanks for all the likes people are throwing out. I appreciate that. Very cool of everybody. Thanks for swinging through tonight. So these are 2 of the events. I'll show you a kind of wicked one. I'm going to show one. Watch this. I actually really like this one. It's called the Little Bighorn. It's pretty dang cool. This one is hella seasoned, by the way. So when you go to wrap your hand on it, your hand is not going to slip. I'm super tempted to start tomorrow's stream with a little bighorn. I really do like this implement. This is going to be in King Kong as well. This is one of the 4 events. Hey, good job. Luis Domingue. Mira. Silence disappears the moment you say its name. It's a hell of a guess, man. It really is. Thanks for being here. Thanks for taking the time to answer the riddle. People have been crushing it tonight. I honestly thought that was going to be a pretty hard one. I really did. But turns out it's not. Turns out everybody can get it. No, I do more just weightlifting for health. Oh, type 1 diabetic. Copy that. Did you know? Reggie can back me up on this in case other people haven't heard it. I just know he has. They say that a good grip strength, is a leading indicator of longevity. That's science talking. That's not me. Although then we play the game. Who's science? How good is science in the first place? Here's what we're going to do. Let's bang some out. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll shout your name. Sub the channel. I'll do that right now. During these gripper sets, if people want to shout out a comment, just sub the channel. Let me know you did it. Here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do our max grippers at the contest. June 13th at the gym. June 14th at Mall of America. You're going to put it in your hand. Wrap it up. Jorge, George, thanks for being here. It's very cool you took the time to say hi. I don't mind giving people shout outs. It's cool. You know what somebody did a couple weeks ago? A parent, I don't know if it's true. But they had it just so happened to be 3 people's in their family's birthday that week. So we gave a birthday to all of them. How much weight is that? Great question. This one's super easy, right? This one's the G, the guide. This one's about 30 pounds of pressure. I absolutely love it. It's very fun. I use it to do on my demos because sometimes people say, hey, do some upside down or the 6 o'clock. And you can see it's the guide. If you look close, you can see it's the guide, right? So we grab it like that. This is more standard, kind of the nooner. But 30 pounds of pressure. This one right here, it's 113 pounds of pressure. Very cool gripper, by the way. And when I say pressure, that's just how strong the human hand has to squeeze this, to touch those handles together. My max, very good question. My max that I've ever done on a gripper was 161. It was the Elite. It's over there in the pile. It's one of the first grippers. I'm proud of all my gripper closes, but that one actually took a while. So when I finally put that thing down, I was actually pretty pumped up. I did it at a contest a long time ago. That's where I first met Jed Johnson, the Vigent brothers, my buddy Dave. He was there as well. Both of my brothers competed. Some of their friends competed. It was a good time, man. And that was a long time ago. We all swung up. Oh, yours is? Nice. Well, I'm glad you're super strong. We need super strong people here. Very tight. Very cool. So let's just knock it out, okay? Let's just hit it. Let's just do 10 and then 10. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6. Make them touch. Don't do cheater reps. 8. If that's 8, then it's 9, then it's 10. Got him. Yeah, no problem. Hey, thanks for taking the time to comment and be here. We're going to do this set, then we're going to go press that weight. I'm finding, hang on, count them out. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bang. An advanced thing that you could do, which I think a lot of people, well, we got some gripper people on here. If you're ever looking for a different way to mix up the training, I would say go ahead and do this. On each rep, when you close it, get it in your hand and go like this. So I'll do those reps again. Watch. I'll just do 3 of them. Go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, even though it's shut, I'm still over squeezing. I'm teaching my hand. I'm not quite there. You always want your hand trying to grab for more. Louise, thank you for taking the time to walk us through that. That is 100% the right answer. I'm curious because a lot of people came up with the number 11. I don't know how they got that, but a lot of people said the answer is 11. No problem. Don't answer it if you don't want to. I like that. You should never do anything you're not comfortable with. This is 150. We'll clean it up. We'll go for the 5 reps. I feel pretty confident I can get this for 5. I think the bigger question will be, is it easy enough where I can add weight and try another set? I think it'd be pretty cool if I got 160 for 5. But what you will notice is I'm going to bend over and I'm going to kind of row it into my lap / flip it up. I just don't have the room down here. Because look, if I want to power clean, I've only got that range of motion. So I'm going to have to cheat it. I'm going to have to find a way to make my body smaller, closer to the ground, just so I can explode through it. But man, once we get up to the chest, I mean, I think 5 reps is happening. Ready? That got away from me. It almost fell. Too far in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, man, that was pretty tough. I'm struggling a little bit trying to keep the balance front to back. Why do you put a piece of metal between them? That's a great question. Thanks. I appreciate you so much asking that question. People ask it a fair amount, so I should say it more often. Thanks, Frowdy Downey. So you got your gripper. Put it in your hand. And then what I've been doing is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the question is, why do that? Why do that at all? Well, if you're in a contest, a lot of times, the way they measure the quality of your reps, or if they're reps at all, is you put it in your hand, but before you close it, you have to show the judge, look, judge, I'm on your side. See, judge? It's wide enough. We put the standard 20 millimeter block through. So we call it a set block, and it's just a way to make things more uniform. It came about because some people have tiny hands. If you have tiny hands, it's hard to get the fingers on there. If you have massive hands, it's very easy. So we said, all right, let's use the other hand so everybody's pinkies is where they belong. Now, sometimes you use it sideways, and that'd be 30 inches. The one that I don't like, no, that's exactly right. That actually, it's funny you say that. That's a more concise way to say it. Hey, I hope you follow the channel, man. That's good. That's good stuff. We need that. So one company uses this, Iron Mind. If you want to close one of their hard grippers, you could do this. I wouldn't recommend it. You can get it really deep in your hand, but then you better let it go wide, so wide. I mean, this is the same width as the American Express, the Visa, Master, whatever's where you want to be. Pass it through, then you can do it. Make sense? Great questions, though. My flat bench currently, well, boy, I haven't gone for one of those since it's like last July. I was able to get 330. I tried 335, and somehow a 5-pound jump just murdered me. When I used to compete in Strongman, I was able to get to, in contest, a powerlifting meet one time. I did a raw 365. My best ever was 385. Man, I'll never hit that number again. I know it. I get it. That's okay. I liked it. It was fun. Best squat in a competition, raw competition, was 630. Best deadlift in the gym. I was on this awesome deadlift program. It was an awesome program. This was a long time ago, before the torn Achilles, and then the second torn Achilles, before some of the problems in the back. I just missed 675 for 3 reps. Next week was supposed to be a back down week. And then the week after that, I was supposed to go for max. And in my back down week, I hurt something in my back. Just training some light farmers. And yeah, back's never been the same since. Done a lot of stuff for it. It's just not the same. I need to get some more shoulders in. I have a few grippers. Slow controlled release is painful. Yeah, that's exactly right. So what he's saying is, get it in there, but when you go slow and it opens up the hand, that can really suck. But it is the best for growth. Hey, 650 is good. That's a really good number. There's nothing wrong with doing a 650. Was that a frame carry? I assume it's a frame carry. Could be wrong, unless you're adding 325 in each hand. So here's what I want to do. Let's take the weight down a bit, because if we take it down, we can get some nice controlled reps. Next week, we bring back the circus dumbbell for pressing. We took 4 weeks off from the circus dumbbell, and we did easy curl strict press in the basement. Now, like I said, next week will be kind of a warm-up, but weeks 2, 3, and 4, I'm going to post on the board what my old numbers were. I want to see if my training's paying off, but I think I'll be able to beat him. I'm excited about it, I should say that. So I'm going to do these reps a little different. I'm still going to clean it up. I'm still going to explode up. But on the way down, I'm going to go slower. And I'll for sure make a pause on the chest before each rep. In Strongman, and it's like the most fun thing you can do, odd object pressing. I'm not even saying I'm that good at it, but it's still really fun. In fact, I made some cement blocks, concrete blocks. God dang it, I wish we were doing that tonight. And you deadlift, you clean them in your lap, you flip them up. I have a couple shorts on the channel about it. You get your hands on it, and then you just, you'll see. We'll get to those in spring, but let's do 5 reps. Clean it up. You can explode up, but it's going to be down, down, slow. Pause, up. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3. Long pause. Oh, good. Nice. We'll add a little bit more weight. The one thing that I do struggle with on these, and I do struggle, when you're standing, you have a better base. Here, if the weight were to come backwards, uncomfortable as it is, at least I have these to push and provide some resistance to try to keep me in place. It's not happening on the channel. I hope it doesn't. If you start going forward, all you can do is bring it down your chest really quick. Because if you start tilting forward at all, you're going to fall forward, man. That's game over. That actually really suck. We're going to do this then. Let's make this jump. We love using our micro plates. We'll put 1.25. I think you can read it. Hope you can read it. We'll put one of these on each side, which essentially is a 2.5 pound jump. I talk a lot about winning the workout. And when I mean win the workout, what I mean, I'm just trying to find a way to do slightly better each time. That might be a tiny, tiny amount of weight. Let's say your max was doing this for 1 rep. Then literally tape a US 25-cent piece on each side, do it. Hey, it's more than you did before. Find ways just to be a little better each time. Or maybe you take a little less rest between, but you're still using the same weight. Maybe you do your reps slower. I wouldn't do this. You can get extreme. Eat like garbage, see if you can still do it. Sleep deprive yourself, try to hit the same numbers. There's things you can do to make a workout easier or harder. And just try to find a way to be a little better each time. Because if you can, and I honestly believe this, if you can be a little better each time, that's going to add up. And before you know it, well, I just feel like it adds up. And you've got some good numbers. Grab ball. A guy was asking about grab ball earlier. It's freaking fun. It's really fun. Sumo doesn't count. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of sumo. I know some people do sumo, and good for them, I guess. Yeah, Josh, that's right. Silence and 10, good job, man. Doing various finger combinations, work individual finger strength too. Great. Hey, I appreciate the great live. I hope we catch you on here again. That is one thing. I like what he said there. So, working individual fingers is actually a super sweet way to build some strength. The other thing that we should do more of is this. We're working our extender. So much of grip is crushing, building forearm strength. Doing this, right? Forearm rolls. Wrist curls. So doing this sometimes is useful to work the back of the hand. And I think people get that. I think that makes sense. Yes, I like the I am tugs. I don't military count. And that's another exercise. Nice, dude. Yeah, but I agree. I think tugs could be very useful. I don't have a set. My brother comes over a fair amount, and sometimes I use his. He's a climber. But what I like to do when I do use those is a couple things. Either take a lighter one, shut it down, and fight it. You know, like a kind of negative for your thumb. Or just do some 2-finger closes. A tug, the handles are about this long, but they're a lot thicker. And they're really designed for individual or maybe 2 digits at most. It's just a way to bring up the individual finger strength. And a guy who said that, he's absolutely right. The other thing, we start every chat this way. Stream. So if you didn't see it, no problem. I stream every night at this time. We crush stuff. The only time it changes is the weekdays. False. The weekends. The weekends generally, we're kind of in that 4 to 6. Tomorrow's a national holiday. At this house, we love Valentine's Day, so it'll be a bit more random. If you turn your notifications on, it'll let you know when we're live. But tomorrow, we'll have all of our grippers set up. We're going to have some of our inch dumbbells set up. We're going to do some pickups. This is going to be a bad idea. I already know it. We're going to do some farmer walks down here around all of our furniture. We're going to make a mini course. But what I might do to open the stream, I still figure out, I love this event. It's the little bighorn. I love the crap out of it. I love the texture. I like that once your hand's on it, it's narrower here so that when it starts to fall, it gets narrower on the way down. You're not going to catch it. I like that. And it's in King Kong this year. Another thing I love about it. Lightweight, baby. You know what? In honor of that lightweight comment, that's a subbable comment, by the way. I'm going to go straight to shoulders. I should be resting more, but there's nobody between the ages of 25 and 45, when somebody says lightweight, baby, nothing but a peanut, bodybuilders, no one wants to put in the hard work, that you instantly don't want to just smash something. So for that sick comment, here we go. Let's hit 5 reps the same way. We go up, up, up. But we go down. 1, 2, 3, pause. Up. We'll do 5 like that. We made a 2.5 pound jump since the last one. We're doing all of this for one reason. Better pressing power in the shoulders. Because even in Minnesota, even though it's mid-February, late March, early April, we can go play with all our toys. All the Strongman toys outside. Ready? Let's clean it up. What? Fuck. Heck. Yeah, that's close. I was just talking about that too. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 2 more. It's hard. Let's do it though. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Let's do a better pause. Maybe we get it, maybe we don't. But let's give it. Let's really send her. We didn't pause there. You can see that. My apologies. The goal for sure was to pause that rep. But I know this. I'm finding the point where I probably have still some good gas in the tank, but it's nice to work kind of in that fatigued range. Really test yourself. That's where we can really fire in the coordination, the supporting muscle groups. Those things are important. I think you know it. Man, nothing but a peanut. Yeah, Cannon Powerworks. Cannon Powerworks is the real deal. I have a lot of stuff from him. So he's going to be at North Americans. He's either going to work our grip booth. At the grip booth, we're going to be live streaming the grip booth. We're going to have the dynamometer. Whoever gets the biggest pull is going to win cash. We're going to have, here we go, a couple other grip toys that you can test out at the Mall of America. So I really think everybody should come swing through if you're into it. You know what I mean? It'd be fun. I'd like to see people. It'll be a good showing. The best people in North America will be there, and that's not a stretch. Yeah, fingertips, curl grips, close. Yeah, no, so I didn't realize you knew so much about training grip. Ferrari, Downey, 60, 55. Everything, are you guys reading his comments? Everything he's saying is accurate. And I should say, Mr. Onion, hell of a job with all the riddles. Thanks so much, man. Very, very cool of you. Let's hit the 30 millimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11. Let me show you an interesting gripper after this set, so stick around just a bit. And 1, and 2. Here we go. 3. So we'll go slow. We'll pass it through slow. As soon as it leaves, we'll do some explosion. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everybody can pay attention to this next thing, but if you're someone who trains with grippers, I just think you might find this maybe more interesting than some of the other people. So let's just drop it. I'm looking for some of my filed hand grippers. This is a pretty fun one. This is an all steel handled, no knurling. That makes it tough to close, but that's not the one we want. Oh, here, this will work. This will work just fine. Let's bring this over. I'm guessing some of you, because some of you are next level. Here's what I notice. I love everybody, the lurkers, the people who make obscene comments, the people who beat me down. It's all fine. We're all here just to hang out. Having said that, when you have someone coming in here and say, oh, this guy's working grip, that's level 1. Good for you. Somebody says, hey, those are grippers. And if I didn't know any better, that's an iron mind. Holy smokes, that's another level. When you get people coming in here saying, well, you know what you should be doing, or just offering advice. If you use an IM tug upside down with 2 fingers and you do pinch holds, that's where that grip knowledge is like through the roof. And it's just cool that people feel comfortable enough to say it. Now, why? The next gripper makes sense for a reason. Most people, when they train hand grippers, they find this. 1, it's addicting. They close it, but eventually they find a gripper where they do this. They go, and no matter how much juice, no matter how much horsepower they try to put in there, they can't mind the gap. They can't close the gap. So what we started doing this back in college, and now Cannon Powerworks, best company, they did this one for me. They file some of the handle away. So let me change. That is the best image we've ever captured. God dang. I bought a lot of expensive equipment earlier this week. I don't know how to work any of it. So we're still going from the phone. My buddy's coming over next week. We'll dice it up. But here's the thing about a filed gripper. I'm going to demonstrate it this way. Oh, how funny is this? How funny is this? It came in at 114, and the other Canon one we've been showing all night is 113. It's pretty funny. But what's interesting is, look, when you go to close it, you have to put it. I hope the skin on my hands didn't cover that. The point I'm trying to make is, normally a gripper is closed here. But what if you had to close it 3 or 4 centimeters further? Your brain, your muscle memory would say, wait, we're not closed yet? Let me work in a new range of motion I've never explored. And when you strengthen an area you're very weak at, and then you're using this, right? We better just do one quick. See, that's where it's normally closed. Now you have to close it. That little bit makes a difference. So then when you go back to a regular hand gripper, for sure, when you go back to a regular hand gripper, this is going to happen. Bam! Your body, even though it's shut, it's like, we're not shut. We're used to a tighter, a more closed fist. That's what we recognized as shut when we use filed grippers. But because we've now used one back in our hand that isn't, you get all this extra horsepower and oomph. The likes are incredible. Thanks for all the likes. Very cool. That's awesome you have a filed gripper, buddy. That is sweet. So I guess that's my point, right? If I'm saying anything, is that it develops it in a new range of motion you never trained with extra strength, so you can just bam. And that's exactly what's going to happen. That's not me assuming that what's going to happen. That's a fact. The other thing you can do, let me hit a set of shoulders. Let me get one more good set of shoulders in. When the stream is done, then I'll go do the not so fun stuff like shoulder raises, some stretching. But let's hit another set here. We'll use the same weight. The last set was pretty dang hard. We might have seen when I cleaned it and I went for my first rep, I almost tipped over. I hope that doesn't happen. I'll try pausing. I want to pause on the chest, and I'll try doing that as long as I have the horsepower. But when that explosion's gone, then you're just going to see me move to touch and goes. But I'd like to get 5, and then we'll shut down the pressing portion. Hey, if you like this stuff, consider subbing. We do fun stuff like this all the time. Tomorrow we're going to do some farmer's walks down here, around the couches, over the glass table. It's just, you have to find fun ways to train, or it gets boring, and then sometimes you just stop altogether. So here we go, big set. 1, 2, 3. 1. So we'll pause this in 1, 2, 3. Nice. Decent pause. Go longer. Okay, nice. Why does this set feel easy and the last one didn't? We'll pause. Yeah, we'll do another pause and then I'll call it. Man, this is going to suck. I shouldn't have dropped it like that. It's probably not good for the floor. If I would have had any more chalk on my hands, we wouldn't have got that rep. That, we kind of sold out on that rep. That was all of it. I mean, at least we got it. We can say that. At least we got it. We're talking grippers. Hi, Captain Cobb. Booms. Nice to... Oh, kaboom. Okay, that's cool. I'm into it. Nice. Tomorrow on the chat. Tomorrow on the stream. Turn on your notifications. We're hitting the gripper table. Hitting some farmers' dumbbell walks down here. We're going to get after it. Usually on Saturdays, we let the chat decide some of the grip we're training. So we might throw out a question or two to some of the folks. Thanks, man. Thanks. I think you're talking about that rep, and that was a really hard rep for me. I would have rather it fallen on my head, though, than quit. And there was a moment where maybe it seemed like that. The knurling on these, this is decent knurling. Yeah, man, always be closing. Silence is absolutely right. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? I know that one, so I'll give it just a second. I do know that one, so like I said, I'm going to give it a second. I know there's other smart people in here, though. I know that. Work the extensors. Let's get those extensors going. You know what? I'm just going to say it. Thanks for the likes. People have been very generous with the likes. Very cool on everybody's part. Hopefully catch on some more of these streams. We do this every night. We do something every night. It's going to be badass when the weather gets nice again and we can do some more stuff outside. We have some Strongman equipment. We can push our trucks around. We can pull some things. It'll be good. What's with the stick he's putting in between reps? I'm glad you asked, sir. That is a fantastic question. Is the band for grip strength? Try the upside down. Big John, we use these in contests. We call them set blocks. These set blocks make sure, so not everybody's hands are the same size, not every athlete. So the rule then became, you can use your other hand to wrap your finger around it. But then people would abuse it and they'd say, okay, now my finger's around it. You guys, that's basically closed already. What's the point? So judges, contest promoters like myself said, all right, let's come out with a uniform thing. This one is 20 millimeters. Let's make people put it through and demonstrate, right, a certain width. Then go for the close. Some contests make you go this far. And like we've shown a couple times on here, sometimes you have to use the credit card from Iron Mind. Bam. I hope that helped. I hope you like it. I hope to see you around, man. Love it if you subbed. Let's knock out another set of... Oh no, it's super, it doesn't make sense usually. Like, why the hell is this stick, this block chunk of metal in between it? I totally get it, man. I'm the same way. But then when you kind of find out, why it's like that, it makes sense. Here, we'll do 15 on each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Other hand. We do this to work the extensors. The way, in my opinion, the way I'm able to train my grip every day, and lots of times, keep in mind, lots of times, the grip I'm doing is just like tonight. Tonight's not a lot of grip work. So everybody in the chat now, everybody in the stream, there's 84 people with us now. Everybody here can do this, I'm convinced. Now I get it, you might not have the gripper, so you can't do it, it's not in your hand, but you all have the grip strength to do this. You know what I want to do? I want to... Oh, that's sick. It's like a magnifying glass. I'm loving that. First of all, I'm loving that. We try to have fun on the channel. Train of thought. Pulled out of the station. Oh, so a lot of what we do, right? We're working our forearms. You need to do this to bring up the other weak points, the top of the arm. Because I train my grip every day, whether it's a lot of light squeezes or like yesterday on the channel, really heavy single maxes, if you don't do things like this, you're going to get elbow pain. Once the elbow pain comes, it's really... Holy crap, extensions of the triceps of the hands. Yes, they are. Yeah, that's what they are. They're the triceps. Who are you? You're Big Junkulos. I don't know if that's Greek. It's pretty sick, though. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, and then the other guy, Ferdia, is exactly right. I'm doing it to train my muscle memory. I'm teaching my hand through multiple reps all the time, all the time, all the time. I'm teaching myself, this is the close. This is the close. This is the close. This is the distance. So then eventually you can go, right? Your hand just gets it. You get that nice quick reaction. Yeah, extensions are the real deal. I don't know what I have no life, but I can die. What has no life but can die? That's a good one. Brother, I don't know what the answer is. So we've got Mr. Onion, Bagman, Grim Reaper. These are some of our captains of riddles. No matter what I put on that freaking board, those three people crush it. They always get it. No matter what I put on there, they always have the answer. It's cool. I just don't know how they do it. Oh, that's interesting. Eternity. Oh man, I was in Ireland. I took my mother to Ireland like 12 years ago. We're kind of mutts. We've got a lot of Scandinavian, a lot of other parts of Europe. So she wanted to see Ireland. I wanted to see Ireland. I'm assuming, sir, you're familiar with the Cliffs of Moher. We took a shuttle, a bus there. It's the sickest I've ever been. That's not a slight. That's not a slight on the roads or the driving that people did there. I do horrible when I'm a passenger not driving. And we're fishing around like this, all the loops-de-loos, the turns. And by the time we got to the Cliffs of Moher, I had like the worst headache ever. I will say, as soon as I saw how awesome it was, totally worth it. But the weird thing was, and you let me know if I'm wrong, I swear to God, we drove through a town that said it's the capital of single dating. They have like some dating festival every year in some Irish town. It was nuts. The answer to what disappears when you say its name is silence. June! Yeah, man. June, you're right. Thanks. Thanks for being here. We throw these on every night. Not everybody always gets them. Very top of our in the down, but I'm very familiar. Oh, I'm sure you are. Well, I tell you what, boys and girls, we got to wind down for tonight. We got to clean some bottles for the little kids. I have to do some dishes. Should probably take a shower. But I'd say this, sub the channel, turn on your notifications. We love playing these games. Hello, bar crawls. Yes. Can you imagine those? We like to have fun here. I think we do. I know we always have an active chat, and I just really appreciate that about everybody. So tomorrow, we're going to hit the hard grip. It's a hardcore grip session tomorrow. Yeah, I hope to see you there. Have a great night, everybody. Appreciate it.